Hey Aztecs, welcome back to AztecTV and the first episode of the year. Now I'm sure this year isn't starting out how you hoped, but think about the positives. You are now able to watch AztecTV while wearing your slippers and eating some pancakes. We have some great segments lined up for this episode. First up, we have a message from our wonderful principal, Mrs. Meyer.
Hola Aztecs, this is your principal, Mrs. Meyer. I would like to say welcome back to school and to our first episode of AztecTV. We miss you all and hope that we can be together soon. But for now, it is important that we are doing what we can to keep everyone safe. We have a great virtual plan put together for you so that your learning continues to be high quality and in many ways for you and your parents to stay in constant contact with us here at GCMS. We also have some great things to show you during AztecTV today. Enjoy and know that we are here for you and your families, no matter what. And now I would love to introduce to you our front office staff.
Hi Aztecs, welcome back. This is Mrs. Williams, the Vice Principal. We miss you, we can't wait to see you, and we know you'll be back in the building shortly.
Hi Aztecs, this is Miss Newman. I'm your school counselor. We miss you so much and hope you're doing well at home.
Hola Aztecs, I'm Miss Garcia and I'm your registrar and I can't wait to tell you good morning.
Hi Aztecs, I am Priscilla Butler and I am the receptionist and we miss you so much and we can't wait to see you guys.
Hey Aztecs, it's Miss Moran here and I am your family liaison. We miss you so much and we can't wait to see you. Make sure you stay tuned for your announcements because I'm announcing them now.
Hi Aztecs, it's Nurse Goez. Hope you're staying healthy, washing your hands, and please email me if you have any health questions. We miss you.
Thank you, Mrs. Meyer. I know there are a lot of nervous new students at our school, and you might be curious to what our school looks like and who your teachers are. Let's let our PE teacher, Miss Price, show us around the building and meet some new teachers.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Aztecs, come on in! Welcome back, Aztecs. My name is Miss Price, and for those of you who don't know me, I am your PE teacher. It's so good to have you guys back. Even though it's not in the building, virtual learning is going to be great. Until then, let's take a look around the school. I got a lot of people to introduce you to. Come on, let's go! Hey guys, so here at GCMS, we have the best front office staff. Come on, I'll introduce you.
First up is Nurse Goez. If you guys ever have any medical concerns, she's always available to help. Next up, we have Miss Green. She is one of our instructional coaches, and she oversees Spanish, ESL, ELA, and social studies. Next, we have Mr. O'Sullivan. He is also an instructional coach who oversees math, science, and specials. Across the hall from our instructional coaches is one of GCMS's finest, Mrs. Williams, who is our vice principal. If you ever feel stressed or overwhelmed, then Miss Newman is who you need to see. Next to Mrs. Newman's office is Mrs. Moran. She is our parent liaison, so if your parents ever have any questions, she is the person to contact. Next, we have Mrs. Meyer, who is our head principal. She is truly one of a kind. If you ever need anything, she is always there willing to help. Now, when you enter the building, you're going to see some friendly faces. First is Mrs. Butler. She is our school's receptionist. Next, we have Miss Garcia. She is our school's registrar. If you have any questions about your application, she is the person to contact. Now I'd like to introduce you to Mrs. Keeley, who is one of our paraprofessionals. Next is Mrs. Mace. She is also one of our paraprofessionals.
Now, after we're done with the front office, let's check out the 6th grade hallway. For those of you who are returning, let's go see your old teachers. Let's go. Welcome to the 6th grade hallway. This is where all the 6th graders gather, sometimes before school, after school, during school. But let's meet all your teachers. Do you guys like social studies? Well, I didn't like it until I met Miss Dobbins. Miss Dobbins is the coolest social studies teacher that you guys will ever have. Every single 6th grader will have Mrs. Gilbert. She's really cool. Did you know she can speak 2 different languages? And Spanish is not one of them. Next up, we have Miss Enneking. She's your 6th grade ELA teacher. Next up, we have Mr. Holmes. He's a 6th grade math teacher. Did you guys know he played professional baseball? Neither did I, until 2 years ago when he joined the GCMS family. Next up, we have Mrs. Qualls. She's your 6th grade ELA teacher as well. To wrap up all the 6th grade teachers, we have Mrs. Resendez. She is another 6th grade math teacher. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting your 6th grade teachers. Now, let's check out the 7th grade hallway. Welcome to the 7th grade hallway. For those of you who've been here last year, you might remember some of these faces, but this will be the first time they're actually your teachers. First up, we have Miss Nielsen. She is our ELA teacher. Right across the hall from her is Miss Schuler. She's gonna be your guys' 7th grade math teacher. Some of you actually had her last year with Mr. Holmes. Our next ELA teacher is Mrs. Vargas. Last year she did Read 180, so some of you might have had her. Now she's full-time ELA.
Across the hall from Mrs. Vargas is Mrs. Moore. She is another 7th grade math teacher.
Ready? Now at the end of the hallway, we have Mr. Acosta. He teaches 7th grade social studies.
Last but not least, we have our 7th grade science teacher, Mrs. Pistol.
Now we're gonna head up to the 8th grade hallway. Welcome to the 8th grade hallway. In the hallway, we have Miss Malott. She teaches 8th grade math. Next up, we have Miss Marlowe. She teaches 8th grade ELA. Across the hall from them, we have Mr. Osborne. He's going to teach 8th grade social studies.
Next, we have Mr. Robinson, who teaches 8th grade ELA.
Across from Mr. Robinson, we have Miss Swin. She is another 8th grade math teacher. Last but not least, we have Mr. Martin, our 8th grade science teacher. He knows a lot of interesting facts. For those of you who don't know, we have 2 new ESL teachers, but they're not new to the GCMS family. First up, we have Mrs. Gilliard, who taught social studies last year. And next, we have Mrs. Harris, formerly known as Miss Jaramillo. They are now our new ESL teachers. Do you guys ever get bored at home? I'm going to introduce you guys to some of the specials teachers at GCMS. We have a lot of fun stuff planned for you this school year. First up, we have Mrs. Van Hook. She teaches 6th through 8th grade art. Next, we have Mr. Shumsky. He teaches 6th through 8th grade music.
Next, we have Mr. Minnis, formerly a 7th grade math teacher, but now he is our 6th through 8th grade computers teacher.
Last, we have Mrs. Nebergall. She is our 6th through 8th Spanish teacher. Last but not least, we have our special education department.
Our first special education teacher is Miss Amodson. She will be teaching our life skills and self-contained class. Our next special education teacher is Miss Cox. She will be doing speech therapy. Our next special education teacher is Miss Sedgwick. She will be doing ELA resources. Our last special education teacher is Miss Thomas. She will be doing math resources.
Thanks, Miss Price. When it's safe, we will be back in the building before you know it. I will be honest, Aztecs, quarantine has been really hard. I and many other teachers at times have felt sad, bored, or completely overwhelmed. I'm sure you have shared some of these feelings. On top of that, we live in a country that is on the doorstep of a social and political awakening. The events that have transpired and the discourse of those who oppose change can be angering and sad. But there is always good in the world. And there is always positivity in our communities. If we look, we can find stories of happiness and joy. We are starting a new segment called Aztec Good News, which highlights a happy or joyful story told by a teacher or student. Ms. Resendez has an amazing story that I'm excited to share with you.
Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Aztec Good News. First of all, I want to say I hope you are doing good at home. I hope you are staying safe, and we hope to see you guys all soon. But during this episode, I do want to share good news over this whole thing that has happened to me. So I became a nance for the second time this year. And I remember this day, it was February 19, we were at conferences, and my mom calls me like, hey, your little nephew was born. So I remember going straight to the hospital. I was not able to see him. He was he was moved to Children's Mercy immediately. So just a little background, he was born with some heart problems, and so we were not able to see him during this whole COVID. They only allowed his parents to go in, so we were not able to see him. And finally, last Friday, he was able to come home, and so we feel really blessed just to have him, being able to hug him. So I feel happy. I feel like for the longest time, he was having surgeries. He had about 4 surgeries altogether, and he has one coming up later when he's like 3 years old. But so far, we have him home. We are so excited, and that is my news that I have for you guys. I think it's a little blessing that has been added to my life over this year. So yeah, I hope you're all doing good. Thank you.
Ms. Resendez, thank you so much for sharing such a moving and inspiring story. If you have a story that you would like to share on Aztec Good News, please let your Aztec teacher know. Next up, we have Miss Newman sharing an amazing website that she created over the summer for you and your families.
Hi GCMS, this is Miss Newman, your school counselor here, and I'm so excited to show you our new virtual calming room. This calming room is a place for students and families to go to find tools and strategies for managing feelings and emotions. It's a really great place that you can go to when you want to calm down. We have a lot of different pages on here. We have sounds and music, mindfulness, which has different breathing exercises and meditations, virtual tours, visual relaxation, a lot of really cool videos, coloring and creativity, exercise and movement, yoga, puzzles and games, positive thoughts, so a lot of really good quotes and coping strategies, smartphone apps, so some other apps that you can download on your phone, hotline and text lines if you need any other resources, and then a link to the counselor's office where you can request a virtual counseling appointment with me. I'm going to show you some videos on our visual relaxation page. One of my favorites is right here, our sensory soothing visual. If you click on this, you can watch this video. I really like the music. It's really calming. There are a lot of different videos on here that you can choose from. Another page is our virtual tours. This is also one of my favorites. We have live animal cameras. If you click right here, you can watch the San Diego Zoo penguin camera. We can see what the penguins are up to today. Look, there they are. You are all going to get a better look at this website next week through your specials classes. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can call or email me, and I will continue to update this page every month, so there'll be a lot of different resources for you to look at. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
Thanks, Miss Newman. And let me tell you, Aztecs, I love checking out the penguin camp and all the other animals every morning. It's like going to the zoo for free. Well, that's all we have for this episode of Aztec TV. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great start to the year. Be on the lookout for episode 2. Bye.